Hola a todos. Hello everyone. It is September 16th. It's Monday. It's been a little while since I had made a video. I apologize for that, but I've been kind of busy. Um, and I was kind of waiting until after yesterday to make a video just because yesterday is kind of when the cool stuff of the weekend happened. I went to La Corrida de los Toros, which is a bullfight, which was just amazing. But I'll get to that. What's been going on the past week? Not a whole lot, really. Just been classes are going really well. I'm enjoying them still. Professors are awesome, and have homework just about every day. But I usually get it done. I get out of class at 12 every day, and then I just come home and do it, knock it out, so I can just have the rest of the day free. Let's see here. What's been going on? So. In September in Salamanca, there's always a ton of stuff going on. They have Las Ferias, La Fiesta de las Ferias, and which is just like a big citywide celebration for La Virgen de la Vega, which is the Virgin of Vega, here in Salamanca, and it's awesome because I don't know if I've mentioned one of my previous videos. I can't remember, and I don't feel like watching all of them to find out which one it was, but they have all these little casetas. They're called casetas, and what they are is it's like a really small bar that all these different restaurants and stores around Salamanca send their employees out in the streets all over the city because there's 97 different casetas, which is kind of like a small bar that has like a really little small grill or like a flat top type of grill to make pinchos, which is like a type of food. Every caseta has their own type of pincho, and normally the deal is you get the pincho of the feria, which is like the they call it, I'm not really sure what an exact translation is for the pincho, but what happens is you order the pincho and you get a drink, like a beer or a glass of wine or something like that, for €2. For €2 you get the snack, whatever it is, because every caseta has their own, and a beer or a drink, whatever you want, for €2, and it's really cool. And they're all outdoors, they're all over the city, but I think they're finally closing now because on my way back from school today to the house, I saw them kind of packing some stuff up, so I think it's finally over. But September is a really great month for Salamanca because there's a ton of stuff going on. Lots of casetas, lots of like plays in the streets, like theaters. There's all these deals going on. There's concerts in La Plaza Mayor, which is just incredible. I mean, every day they've had a concert, sometimes lasting the entire day, going until the evening. It's been really cool. So I'm really fortunate, and a lot of us are really fortunate to have been here in September because there's a lot of stuff that goes on. And I've been told by some of my professors that September is one of the best months because it's not unbearably hot and there's all this really cool stuff going on outside. So I've been really fortunate for that. And so really I've just been really kind of walking around the city after class every day. After lunch I usually take a siesta because I'm pretty tired and I'm in Spain, so I'm going to enjoy the heck out of my little naps, which I like. That's fine with me. Let's see here. So yeah, I just, after class I come home, usually have lunch, do my homework, whatever, and then usually I'll have a siesta, then go out and walk around the city, enjoy the little casetas and just everything going on in La Plaza Mayor. It's incredible. So I usually just walk around and get to know different stuff, go to places I haven't been yet or whatnot, and I've really enjoyed it. Let's see here. Friday night I finally went out. It's going out for me is a lot different than it is for a lot of these other 20-year-olds here in Spain, who can't even have a drink in the United States, so they're like taking total advantage of it here, which is that's fine. It's their thing. I'm fun. But I finally spent an evening out with some of my friends from some of my classes, and it was fun. I mean, it was late night for me. I didn't get home and go to bed till like 4 or something, and I even had some other friends that were even out later. And I think it's pretty accustomed for the youth here to stay out until like 6 or 7 in the morning, which that's like when I start my day back home. I cannot imagine that. I mean, it was really hard for me staying out that late, as late as I was. But it was cool. It's a good experience, to see some of the clubs and the discotecas that they had here, which is a good experience. It's fun. But I got a gin and tonic at this one bar. It cost me €7. I mean, it was a bigger glass, and that's a lot of money to me. Like back home, you get a gin and tonic, a rail gin and tonic, you get $4, $5, whatever, maybe even less. But here, €7, which is I think $8.50 or something like that in American dollars. And I was telling my host mom that she's like, "That's cheap." I was like, "What?" I guess, you can go to other bars and spend €10 easily on a drink, and I'm just like, well, I'm never gonna buy a drink at a bar again. That's too expensive. But that was fun. I came home, and then Saturday I took full advantage of the fact that I had nothing going on and just slept like all dang day. It was awesome. And then been going to mass almost every day, which is really exciting. I like that. What was happening was I usually just go to a church to pray, and then accidentally would go to mass because I had no idea the mass was going to start. It just a lot of people were coming in, and then I just kind of realized, oh, there's probably mass in 10 minutes, which there usually always is. And I've been going every night like 8:30, which is an odd time for me, but that's a good way to wind down the day and come home, have dinner, relax. So I've been enjoying that. There's a really cool little church right across the street from my house that I go to for mass on Sundays. But yeah, Saturday I didn't really do a dang thing. I just really took it easy, walked around the city, went to mass, prayed, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Got a few groceries, some fruits and stuff, and chocolate. Been eating a little bit of chocolate, which is it's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see here. Yeah, Sunday went to mass. Then went to a little cafe, a little bar right across the street, to have a nice small lunch. And then let's see here. I came home and just kind of hung out. And then I met some classmates at the Plaza Mayor to kind of just meet so we can all walk together, because from my house to La Glorieta, which is the name of the La Plaza de los Toros, it's the Plaza de Toros, they call it La Glorieta. It's the name of like where all the bullfighting takes place. And we all walked over there together, and I actually sat by myself because I just, when I went to go get my ticket last week or so, I was just like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, give me a good ticket, I'm a student. And she goes, okay, well, I can give you a discount for a seat in El Sol, which means a seat in the sun. I was like, I don't care. So I went, and it was incredible. I mean, it's kind of sad, a little sad to see the bull suffer because it's such a beautiful animal. But I mean, I'm here to learn another culture and leave mine behind. So I mean, but I really got into it, especially with the rest of the crowd, because people that go, I mean, it's totally cultural. They love it. It's a very Spanish thing to do, and I really enjoyed it. I sat next to a couple on my left that were pretty much explaining everything to me during the whole time, which was awesome because I didn't know what the heck was going on. I didn't know really when to applaud, why to applaud, things like that, but they explained everything to me, which was really cool. So I was really grateful that I got to meet them. Really nice couple. And it was about 2.5 hours long. There was 6 bulls and 3 toreros. So a torero is like a bullfighter. So there's one guy on a caballo, which is a horse, and that was super interesting. I mean, the horses were so well trained to do everything with the bulls. I mean, it was absolutely crazy. And there was 2 other toreros, 2 other bullfighters that were on foot. They had the red cape and the traditional stuff. I mean, that's the more typical, I think, bullfighter that I had always thought about. Maybe you guys, when you think of bullfighting, you think of the guy with the red cape and the sword, whatever. So, but I mean, it was so cool. I mean, I can definitely see why, it's a form of art. I mean, there's so much passion and history and culture involved in this, and I'm really glad I had the opportunity to go. Some of my friends were huge fans of it. But again, I mean, I'm here to learn a totally different culture and embrace it and learn why it's so cool. But I loved it. It was really cool. And so everything's been going really well otherwise. I'll keep you guys posted. This weekend I'm going to Segovia, and because the school puts on different excursions, it's a day long, so we leave at like 8 in the morning, and we get back later that evening after dinner. We just go with a school group that signs up for it, and you just go and explore the city with a tour guide, I think, and they show you all the really cool monuments and all the really important stuff. But otherwise, things are going really well. I'm really blessed. I'm just a lucky guy that I'm here and I get to do this. So keep praying for me, guys, if you are, and I'll keep you in mind. And I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys here, okay? Hasta la próxima vez. Ciao.